Three, two, one. Are
We
we
are
live?
live.
We're
Yes, we
live.
are. Let's see. We got Valerie was already here. She was first. Nathan was second. Easy pickings. That's Jeff. He came in there third. Glenn's fourth. This is hello, Nikki. Congrats. Hey, Maggie Doodle. Maggie Doodle's here. Hey guys. Hey Glenn. So how's everybody's week been? Any of y'all getting bad weather? Hey Dave. Anybody getting bad weather like we're having here in Texas? Hey, was thunderstorm, raining like crazy. Hey, Ellen's here. Website mistress. Any of y'all been getting some crazy weather? We had, man, it was like nasty this morning. Thunderstorm, raining cats and dogs. Well, it's been like that for the last couple of days. So I don't know if anybody else is getting it. Yeah, Glenn, you probably be catching what we're getting. Probably under the whole same mass and stuff. Jeff's got a little rain. Ellen's got some rain. So we're having beautiful weather in New Jersey. Wow, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. So not too bad, but supposed rain tomorrow. So no flea market. Oh, Cindy, that's a bummer, man. That is a bummer. No flea market. Hey, hello there, makeup zombie Elizabeth. Trying to stay with the chat here. Right, I'm glad to hear everybody's doing amazing. You know, that's good. New Hampshire had great weather. That's cool. I mean, I don't know. When I think of New Hampshire, that's like, I don't know. Whenever I think of the East Coast, I always think like it's always nasty weather. But I guess that's just like everybody thinks on the West Coast, it's always nice weather. You know, I mean, I guess it's just the way everybody thinks. But I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys watch them. I watch Crazy New York Driver, um, Joe DeMarco, and he's I guess he's in New York, and it always looks like it's always raining where he's at. You know, so that's why I assume everything in New York is like that. I don't know. James is probably taking care of something. I hope everybody had some great sales this week and some great finds. I know, um, I know I found stuff that I didn't know I had. So we got some listings put up. Hello there, Elizabeth. And I got some listings put up with that on Poshmark. I didn't do too much on eBay. And I didn't really do any sourcing because, like I say, we found some stuff that I didn't even know I had. But how about the rest of y'all? Y'all been staying busy? Any sales? Hey, Ansley. Anybody else have any? Oh, you love my hat? Oh, yeah. Deplorable. Because I am. Yeah, because Angie asked me, "Do you want to wear the crap hat again?" I said, "No. I think I want to wear the cool." Elizabeth had one sale yesterday. Had Maggie had a $150 sale that was sent priority and has for some reason stopped tracking. So I'm sweating that out. Is that from eBay or on Posh that it stopped tracking? Because you know, not all post offices are required. They don't have to scan. So that's probably, you know, it scanned at one time. Right on. Cindy had a slow but a couple good sales. Thanks, Jeff. I love the hat too. Scrap Lady is picking up. What do you mean, Valerie? eBay and Posh are both holding out on you today. What do you mean by that? Oh, Maggie, it's from Amazon. You sell on Amazon too. Yeah, I had let's see, on Posh this last week, it's like I've had a sale every day. I mean, I'm not crushing it like Valerie normally does and Carol. You know, they those ladies, man, they crush it. They do like 20, 30 a week. But it seems like I'll get a sale in the night and then I'll wake up in the morning and there's another sale and then somebody else has bought. So at least I'm moving the Crocs. We're getting them out of the garage. Man, only 2 sales this weekend, Valerie? That's not like you, man. You're usually crushing it, girl. Yeah. Wow, actually, that's pretty good. 6 sales with a profit of 15 to 22. That's really good. Yeah, I wanna try to, I gotta move all the little stuff first. I don't know, I know James just delivered a crib today. Like, he should come on and tell you guys. I mean, and this was before the rain started. He, like, had a crib up on, why don't you tell him, James, where did you list that crib at?
I listed it up on OfferUp. It was. I didn't even know. I didn't even look at the weather. It just started getting real dark, and I was like, I contacted the person and say, "Do you want to go ahead and deliver this?" So jumped in my car or my truck, put the crib in there, tied it down, and uh, went down. It was probably about 14 miles away, and delivered it into her apartment. We come back out, going into Katy. Angie said it's gonna be raining when you get to Katy, and it's just started pouring down real bad. And so I was lucky to get that delivered today. Made some extra cash on Lily's old crib, so it's out of the garage. So we got more room from inventory. So
Right on. Any good finds? Any good finds this week for you?
uh, no, I didn't find anything on the curb or Goodwill today. So how about you? You see
Um,
anything on OfferUp?
Not on OfferUp, but I did go over and scope out liquidation.com. I mean, I want to go back over to Blue Lots, but Blue Lots, I don't know. Is anybody else seeing that using bluelots.com or liquidation.com? Anybody noticing on Blue Lots when they first started out, they were like the prices were like way lower than liquidation.com. Now they're like, I don't know if they think they got any meat on leaving any meat on the bone, but the prices are gone like really high over there.
Speaking of liquidation and Blue Lot, today AJ and I went to this shop that said cheap, cheap, cheap liquidation blowout. So we're thinking this could be another store that we can start sourcing from. So I
Uh-huh.
get in there, prices are all retail. AJ's like, this stuff you can get at Walmart even cheaper. It was just crazy how the prices were, and it looked like it was set up to where they got it from liquidation because there was I don't know where's my phone, but I'll show you a picture here in a minute that showed the tag from like a liquidation lot picture or liquidation.com a sticker on there saying that it was salvaged, and the reason why they returned it is because they didn't want it, so. And it was a Sony headphones, basically what it was, and they were trying to sell the salvage headphones in a box for 150. So it was crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, and I was like, nah, that's just too much. There's no meat on the bone there. They're trying to pay full price for it. So
Yeah, when I saw that sticker that you showed, and and when I saw that sticker, I was like, they're insane, man. Who leaves I don't know if I hope you can show it through the scene. Oh, hold on, Elizabeth's son is leaving in a few weeks for San Diego boot camp. Navy, Marines? Which one, Elizabeth? Which one there, Elizabeth? What branch? Marine, Semper Fi. Right. Well, hey, Godspeed to him, and tell him, thank him for serving his country. That's much appreciated from this veteran. Godspeed to him, and tell him he's not going to like boot camp for sure. Okay, can you focus on it, James? Your mic's off, brother.
Yeah, so here's the receipt, or not the receipt, but the sticker. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
Yeah,
This
it
is
said
that's kind of crazy.
it was some crazy stuff, guys. I'm telling you, man. I saw that. He emailed that to me. He sent it to me. He
Well, the
said,
original plan was we were gonna do when in his last video was it was gonna be a first FaceTime issue. We were gonna do that, and then we walked in there first. I wanted to scope the place out, and then we were gonna FaceTime like we did in that last video.
yeah.
And I saw these prices, and it's like outrageous,
Well,
So
what got me was the sticker. Well, hey, Elizabeth, I'm glad you heard that, man. And if he needs anything, let me know. But he's going to have a new mommy and daddy for however many weeks his boot camp is. Mine was 30 days. I don't know how long it is now, but they're going to verbally abuse him. They're going to run him into the ground, and he's going to wonder, hey, man, what the hell am I doing here? But just stick with it, man, because that's they do that to everybody. That's why they shave your head and they yell at you. They break you down. They break your spirit so that you unite as one and you work as a unit. And it's good. It teaches you, working skills. So just hang in there, man. It'll be good. And just know, that a lot of people are behind you. But on that sticker, I remember James showed me that thing, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me! Who says liquidation, and then leaves the sticker on it, and it says salvaged, price 190, and then they're selling it for 150? I mean, that's insane. I mean, I could see by when you. I know Adam's been over at liquidation.com. I know a couple people here have been over there. I know that you guys that have been over there will agree. You go over there, you buy salvage. You're taking the risk. I would buy salvage to have like parts on hand. Like you need an ear cup or a speaker for a headphone or whatever you're working on. They would have been better off buying the Sony returns and then going through them and fixing them and then packaging them that way. But ain't nobody going to give. I don't think anybody's going to give $150 if they see a sticker that says salvaged on it.
I tell you, I
So
wouldn't. That's for sure. But you and I were
no,
talking about doing that. Even if I'd rather sell in bulk, so instead of getting one purchase at 150, I'd rather make a whole bunch of $50 sales. So like, let's say we get those same headphones for, I don't know, $50, for instance. If I make $50 on the deal, without doing anything, that's good with me. On offer, I let go and stuff.
yeah.
It's just an example
Well,
instead of
that
making that one big sale.
I mean, if you want to battle them if anybody goes over liquidation.com, the thing you can do, like if you go and you check electronics, and then like I check Sony headphones, I always check Sony headphones. Sony will um, Sony will do what they call a grade A or whatever, where they refurbish them, and so they're like new, but they call them like grade A or grade double A or something. Now I've seen those get real crazy bids, but instead of, I mean, that would be like, okay, like I'd want to do like what Ansley did, Mother's Mustache did, where she's getting a $12 to $22 profit per item. I mean, you always want to step up your profit, but I mean, even at those, when you find those crazy prices on those refurbished ones, you're not going to get you're not going to get what they say the value, like they retail for $350. It ain't going to happen because you
Yeah, and I'm
got people
okay to.
selling. Yeah, you got people selling brand new ones still sealed in the box for $300. So who's going to buy a refurbished one for that? Like now, maybe they'll pay 150 because I know there was
I think it just depends on the preference, but I know you and I know Angie and me. I'm okay taking $20. You know, making a $20 sale on the thing.
You know, and
You know, but there's people out there
that's
that
a
want
good
to get
question.
more.
That's a good thought. I mean, I'd be interested in anybody that's here in the chat right now. Um, are you do you go do you hold out for the most money, or are you like the quick flip? Because me, I like to do volume, but I'm always trying to edge that price up a little higher and higher and higher to see if I can, you know, at least I got some wiggle room if there's a best offer or whatever. But I mean, I'm like, I've always told James and Angie, me, you know, it's volume. I mean, if I can bring
What
in
I'll
100
do,
pieces, go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say real quick, what I do on offer up and let go, I'll put it at the price that I think it is. I'll put it up higher than a little normal, but then I'll wait if it's not selling in a couple weeks, and then I'll just start dropping it down gradually. You know, but
Yeah,
not to a point where I'm not comfortable selling it at that unless I really just need to get rid of it.
yeah,
But you know, like again, I'm more volume than anything else. So, but I will jack my price up a little higher than normal just to see if it sell. You know, you never know. Then I'll
yeah.
give it some time and I'll wait it out for a couple weeks.
Depends on when the power bill is due. Low country antiques. Welcome. Yeah, your volume. See, I think the volume, it's because, okay, here's my philosophy. Like, I mean, I can't really do it with the clothes that I'm looking at. And I could kind of do it with the jewelry if I wanted. But I think where, for me, where I really push the volume is like when I buy the return Sony headphones that are broken, you know, like you get 65 pieces. And the last lot I got, I had 65 mixed headphones, and there was only 20 that were total trash. 20 total trash, and I still sold the 20 total trash for like 40 bucks just to get rid of them because they were like still good speakers, like they wouldn't pair, or they had one headphone that worked, another headphone that didn't, or you know. But when I do the Sony returns like that, I'll come in just a little bit above what everybody else is doing, and I still charge for shipping. But then I get the offers, and the offers seem to be right around that mark that everybody else is selling at. And as long as I'm buying right, you know, I mean, I'd rather blow them all out at 19.99. You know, make $100 on what I spent for the lot, and then go back, buy some more, and do it again. You know, what is it? Wash, rinse, repeat type thing. Jaded Gypsy says, I do small electronics pretty cheap because I'm okay being a middleman for those. Different categories that I know better, I will ask more for. Yeah, you know, I agree with that. And it's also, I'm still trying to do that little bug that got put in my ear when I heard Tanya, you know, anybody here, you know, Tanya, uh, Thrifty Treasure. She says you can't get the big bucks unless you ask for the big bucks. So I guess my problem is figuring out what product I can ask the big bucks for. And then I guess that's where it comes in. You got to do your comps and all your stuff, and you know, and I'm not going to rant, but it's like I watched a video of a guy that said that, you know, if we're not paying our bills or making our car payment or our house payment doing this, we're not full timers. Well, I got news for you. You spend all day searching product, doing the comps, because you just don't comp at eBay, you comp at Amazon, and you go wherever else the stuff is selling. You know, I mean, you can spend a whole day, you know, sourcing, picture taking, comping, writing listings, putting them up. I mean, look at Valerie. Valerie does those crazy listing challenges, man. They run for 8 hours. I'm like, I'd have to tap out. I could never list for 8 hours because it's just I'm too slow. But I say anybody here that's selling and you're taking the time to comp, get your shipping in order, you know, get your practices down and you're doing it. As far as I'm concerned, that's full time. It ain't part time or a hobby. You know, anytime for me, anytime I make money and I can buy me a cheeseburger or a bag of chips or something, to me, you know, that's like working full time. I mean, I earned that money. That's what I'm doing with it. Nathan invented ice water. Right on, Nathan. Hey, Nathan, by the way, how's your mom doing? I haven't seen any new videos or heard anything, or saw any videos or any posts on Facebook. I pray she's doing much better. And Glenn's dad too. If Glenn is still here, Glenn, how's your dad? Did he get out of the hospital? Did he get his oxygen levels up? Guys, if anybody wants to come on, you just got to let me know. I'll send you the link to Facebook. To Facebook. So I'm not just because I don't know what else to talk about other than I had some sales. Oh, well, you probably all saw the video. I might as well let you all know. If you haven't seen the video, go check the. He's still in there, Glenn. Well, Glenn, we're gonna still be praying for him. Still be praying for Glenn's dad, you guys. Keep him in your prayers. Um, she's in rehab again, Nathan. That's good news, man. Keep Nathan's mom in your prayers, guys. She's in rehab. We're gonna get these guys out. We're gonna get these people out of these family members out of the hospital. Um, let's see. I'm gonna go take care of this. We're gonna get Glenn wants the link. Let me find my window. Hang on, Glenn. I got to get over to James. You want to come on and see if you can ask any questions or get anybody to.
I'm just saying, if you guys want to just chat with us, you can come on over. The more the merrier. We don't want to make it too boring.
Yeah. Glenn, where are you? Okay, where's Glenn?
Red Neckerson says he wants to come on.
And so with Jeff Stout. So let me find Glenn, and then I'll get Nathan, and then I'll get Jeff, and the guys can come on because I'd be interested in hearing how their sales went, and usually everybody has questions for them too. And
I guess if you want to ask for big money, then you have to find out what items that you can ask for money. I guess that's if they're not selling that many of them on eBay, then I guess you can ask for whatever you need to or what the comps were,
Yeah, I got lucky on. I was at going on Grumpy Barb's. Barb had a jewelry auction, and me, I collect crosses and I give them to Mama Chelly because Mama Chelly, she, Nana, she does, she collects crosses. So I was determined to get this cross, and then Belinda was bidding on it too. Okay, guys, I sent the links. Belinda was bidding on it too, and then it's just I wanted it more for Nana, for Mama Chelly.
Yeah,
So
it's like Swamp Picker just came in.
All right, yeah, Glenn's there. So I got this. I won the cross, and then Belinda sends me this link off of eBay. Somebody's selling the same cross for $169. Okay, now Belinda. Now I know Jaded Gypsy. Okay, that's Belinda. Yeah, but I'm going to give that to Mama Chelly. I'm going to give that to my mom. She collects crosses. She's got them hanging on her wall. She's got angels hanging all over the place and sitting around. She collects the willow angels and stuff. And so, yeah, that was you. Now I know. See, I'm learning. You guys have to. Oh, Brenda. I thought it was Belinda. I'm sorry. You guys have to give me time to learn the names and associate the YouTube names with the people over at Facebook.
It'll still take me a while to figure out certain people's names.
Yeah, I mean, I know I screw it up.
That's why I said Nikki instead of Valerie. I can't gonna mix them up.
Yeah. But yeah, that cross that's gonna go to my mom. I'm gonna get a chain to go with it and get it all set up to her. So, because it's coming on Christmas, so it's gonna be a Christmas gift from me. But I mean, I had no idea. See, here's the crazy thing. I'll source all other kinds of product, guys. I'll source all kinds of product all over the place, but the jewelry, I don't source the jewelry like I don't go and like comp it, you know. I mean, it's like I know on Monet and Trafari and Napier or whatever they call it. I know those. I just learned those from watching, like listening to Glenn, listening to Thelma. You know, just listen and you pick it up bits and pieces, you know, and things like that. But man, when I'm at those auctions, I'm not comping nothing, man. I'm just, if it's shiny and pretty, man, I got a thing for shiny things. I don't know why.
I bought this today, a couple hours ago.
Oh, dude, more jewelry?
Yeah. Probably do this in the auction for next week.
$9.99. How much do you think that weighs?
5 pounds. I got a 3-pound scale here behind me. Whatever, 3 point something. I put it on there, and I guess it bottomed out. You know, I got one the same size, but it goes up to like 11 pounds. But I'm saying 5, 6 pounds, maybe 5 pounds, maybe 5 pounds.
So, are you gonna sell that as a lump like that, or are you gonna break it out?
I might put it in a Ziploc bag and all that. I just want to check it and see, because in the future, this is the first time I ever bought jewelry at a Goodwill. You know, I bought it at garage sales before and all that, but that way it gets me, it lets me know what type of people that are bagging this stuff. So in the future, if I see one, I'll know about it again. But if it's strictly junk, it looks okay. I can't really see nothing, any names. It's like some junk mixed in here. But that way, you know, I'll kind of know if there's any signed pieces or, you know, marked pieces. That way I know in the future to buy it. They had one that was $5, but I tell you, it definitely tastes like beads and all that.
So are you going to pick through it?
I'm not going to pick through it. I'm just going to check it out and put it in a bag and say, yeah, I opened it and checked it. You know,
are you going to keep any of the good stuff, or are you just going to like put a
I might, if it's really good, that way the value would go up. I say, hey, this piece is, you know, this, if it's a signed piece by a certain name, I say, yeah, this isn't in there and all that. So
yeah.
If it's something really nice I don't understand, I'll send maybe message Angie or Tanya on the side and say, send a picture and say, hey, what's the deal with this piece here or something like that.
Yeah.
Or something. Go ahead, but something else, you know, I was in there. Okay, I don't know if you see this here. Oakley sunglass lenses, whatever. I didn't know if that was $99 or 99 cents, because I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna go with 99 cents. I'll hold it up and ask the lady how much. Because sitting there on the counter, if that was $99, that should be underneath that glass. You know that. But if you look on the back of the retail, I don't know if you see it, 120 or 130.
Oh, nice.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
That's $360 in lenses, brand new retail. Now opening them up, they're like in a hard shell, and they're like one of those kid-proof shells. So I said I was hoping they were new and all that, but they seem to be used. But I checked comps on a couple of them, even used at $40.
So what'd you pay for them? The 99 cents or the $99?
99 cents. I wouldn't pay $99. As soon as I said 99 cents,
crap, man.
Because I didn't want to make them make a mistake. I said, okay, you know, I held them, you know. And as soon as I got, you know, I said, I want this, and I got paid and got out of there. I didn't want them, you know, like the manager to show up to, oh no, that's supposed to be like $99 or something like that, or you know.
Man, bro, you scored on that.
No. So like I said, even at a used price, you know. But is that considered unethical? If they got 99 on there, it's not my job to say 99 cents. There's no period or nothing on there. You know, so.
Wow.
All that, but you know. So if that $120 lens, that's, I mean, those goggles, you figure that's $120. You figure that's probably a $400 set of glasses, I bet. You know, $300 set of glasses. If you bought them with the frames and all that, probably.
It's gotta be.
No, I used to sell Oakleys. I didn't carry the high-end ones. I carried the kind of the lower ends when I used to sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are really nice.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just said those are really nice.
No,
So yeah, okay. How about you though? Any scores this week? Any sales?
I'm just working on my death garage right now, so I'm trying to clear all that out.
Death Garage.
Yeah.
So how the computer selling? The vintage one selling for
I'm
you?
doing all right. I sold a graphics card today for around 60, and then I sold some ink and some of my vinyl work. So that's a pretty good day so far today.
Right on, man. Do you know that that ink? I'd never try to pass up any ink, especially if it's still sealed in the box, no matter how old it is. Because that stuff will sell like crazy.
Yep.
So do you deal with computer stuff too? Like all computer stuff?
Yeah, I used to own a computer repair shop. So
since I'm gonna ask you a question, maybe you can help me out, and I'm not sure what the price is at. I got required 2 Xeon server, the real thin computers. It looks like they come on and everything, and I'm thinking about just selling them locally instead of shipping them. But what do you think? I think they have the quad core in there. What do you think I should sell those for?
Man, that's so variable. It depends on what the server's application was. If it's just like it's just a firewall server, then probably not that much. But depends on what applications are on it.
Well, it's an IBM. I don't remember the model number at the time, but it looks like they took out the hard drive. But I hooked the monitor up to it and booted it up. You know, so it looks like it was running some kind of Windows at one time.
Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know. I would have to have the model number to give you any kind of pricing on it.
Okay. Actually, I might, while you guys are talking, I might run real quick into the garage.
I mean, it's so variable. It could be anything from $75 up to $600-700.
Oh wow, that's cool. Well, I got them for free, so any kind of money I sell for is profit.
Yeah.
So Jeff, I'm going to ask you: is all you do computers, or do you sell anything else? Or
no, I sell
it.
See the crap behind me. I go to estate sales, yard sales, flea markets. Yeah. I pick up anything I can make a dollar on.
but your bread and butter though is the PC stuff.
Yeah. My main focus when I go places is electronics. And I live in a small community. I owned a computer repair shop in that community for decades. Pretty much everybody knows me and calls me anytime they want to sell something to me or whatnot.
Well, did you happen to see? Was it? I think it was on Instagram. Was it John Nevermore Antiques put up this calculator he found?
Yeah. I've been talking.
Is that for real?
Today, and he's going to pick up some more.
Is that for? I mean, what do you pay for him?
Yeah, man, he pays like $35 for him, and the first lot of 7 he flipped for, I think it was close to $700 or something. I don't know. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I went to all 3 of my local Walmarts that are within driving distance, and they didn't have any. One of them actually showed that they had 5 in stock, but I asked the guy at the electronics counter where they were, and he gave me this grin, which leads me to believe he had them hidden.
So he's either watching YouTube or somebody's Instagram.
Yeah. Well, he probably couldn't buy them on shift, so I imagine he hid them, but I don't know that for sure. I'm just speculating.
And what model computer is that? Like, is it all Walmarts or just certain Walmarts?
Well, you just have to check your local Walmart and see if it has that model. I can look it up.
What model is it? I heard something about it a couple of weeks ago. About
it's a calculator. Give me 1 second. I'll look it up for you.
Yeah, it was like crazy. I saw this calculator on Instagram because I follow him, and he said like $350 he could sell them for, and I'm like, what? Or they cost $350 and they retailed for $7, but I think he did a quick flip or something on them.
It's a
something like that.
TI 84 Plus CE, and it's the Coral edition, which is like a dark pink.
Right.
And I made a mistake. They're $45.
Right.
Yeah.
And what do they retail for? I mean, what can you sell them online for?
The last comps I run, which was the night that I ran out to get them, they were at $126 a piece.
Wow.
God, that's crazy, insane, man.
Yeah.
So I need to go check the Walmarts around me then.
Yeah, if
wonder
you
why
have
Walmart.
it wouldn't hurt to check. You can check online, and if it doesn't show that they're in stock, or if it shows that they're going to ship from somewhere else rather than your local Walmart, then they probably don't have it. But if it shows there's a few in stock, they may have it.
And
So-
Lonnie ain't listening, so he didn't hear that.
What makes you think? Why would Walmart, knowing they're selling for 120, why is Walmart blowing them out at 45? Is it a non-seller for them in the store, and that's why they're doing it?
Changing over to a new model, or I couldn't tell you for sure, but that would be my guess.
Scrap Lady says he sold 7 of them for $770. My God.
No, he sold more than that. That was the first load. Then the second load, he sold 6 of them. He also bought some, I believe, some Casios. He sold those last night. And he's on the road right now going to pick up more of them. So he's doing good with them.
Yeah, see, I don't know nothing about calculators and that kind of stuff. I would never
I just know what
look.
God told me to.
Gosh, man. $770, that buys a lot of groceries.
Yeah.
A lot of cheeseburgers and pizza.
I sure wish they had some here locally, but I didn't have any luck.
What population are you living in? Like, you got 100,000, less than 100,000, or?
It's more than. I'm in the Muscle Shoals area, which comprises about 4 cities. They're not super big, but they're fairly good size.
Okay.
That's Brenda said she grabs TI calculators at yard sales. They're always so quick. That's good to know.
I might have to hit some Walmarts after this show.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I like the little nuggets you learn every now and then.
And you said
I would never have thought.
You said it was an 84 plus or 84?
It was, I believe it was the TI 84 CE Coral Edition.
Okay.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Again.
See, I fell into the calculator thing with the one I bought in off an MSP auction I got from Cincinnati Picker. It was an HP something B2, some kind of fancy calculator. I didn't know nothing about it. I went and bought batteries. I put them in at work. The battery door, everything was clean. Like I said, I got $49 for it, but I don't know if I could have got more or not. But I mean, for me, $49 for a calculator, I'm like, because I buy those cheap ones, at the dollar store.
Yeah. Glenn, that was a TI 84 plus CE.
Okay. Thanks, man.
So anybody else do any good sales today?
I did only three Poshmark ones, and all of them, were giving me offers, and I took them, and basically all was shirts, T-shirts from motorcycle racing, like vintage ones.
Oh, cool.
And they were all my collection too, so they weren't like, in the bins or nothing like that. So what?
It looks like Jeff's our new calculator expert guest.
Now you need to get John on here. He's the one making the money on it.
I mean, that's insane. I mean, that's insane. Or I mean, it's like I've seen other guys like Lonnie will buy something, and I'm like, I've never even thought of that, And then wham, or like James will pick something up. He'll go, man, look what I got at Goodwill. I'm like, whatever that. And then he goes, hey man, I got $60 for that. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
Type thing. What? $60? What'd you pay for that? Oh, I got it was a yellow tag or whatever, so I paid like $1. I'm like, man, I'm like, that stuff ain't gonna sell. Don't waste your time with that. Then he says, hey, I did it locally though, and I sold it for $60. They're gonna meet me tomorrow and pick it up. What? Dang.
That's the best kind. It's cash to offer.
Yeah. No fee.
Well,
hey,
I'm
Jeff, I got
Go ahead, James.
No, I was saying real quick. I have to. It's the IBM System X3250 M3. It's what?
3250 M3.
Yes, M3. X3250 M3.
Just looking up the specs on it real quick.
Okay.
Man, Valerie says them calculators, I guess, they got them on a Walmart. She said listed for 146.
Wow. Yeah, I picked up the T84 too. I think we paid like $2, I think, for it at Goodwill. I ended up selling it for $50 too.
I bet that was one of them. I said, I don't know nothing about calculators. They don't look like it'll sell.
Yeah, it was.
And then he smashes it. Huh. So that tells you how much I know. So Glenn, you doing the auction next week?
Yeah, I'm doing it, and I'm gonna be sharing it with Lonnie. Well, more so his wife. You know, you emailed me last night and said to check. His wife's got that breast cancer fairly soon.
Yeah.
And all that, so I think so we're gonna check. I only got a handful of items. I don't have a whole lot, so they would definitely
Lonnie gonna post a link in the chat, the forums there on Facebook on the room, so people can go make donations for the walk.
I'm not sure about that, and I think I saw something where his wife did, maybe Candace did something,
Yeah.
Do you know how much RAM's in that server?
Not offhand. I didn't take it apart.
Okay. It looks like you're somewhere in the price range between 100 and 150, depending on how much.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not bad,
good.
James.
Not for a free item. That's good. So I have to take it apart though, right? To figure out the RAM.
Does that particular one have a VGA port in the back?
Yes.
Yeah, I would just hook it up to a monitor and power it on.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to do it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
I'm reading the chat in here. Brenda got screwed at an estate sale.
What happened?
She had walked up to the cashier. The cashier pulled the best item that she had and said, "Oh, sorry, we meant to put this on eBay. Can't sell it to you." That's some BS, man.
Yeah, that's something they can't do that.
That's BS. I'd have punched him, Brenda.
How do you not mean to put something on eBay?
Yeah, I would have throat punched him right there. Yeah. I wouldn't have taken that crap.
Well, I wouldn't hit him, but I just threatened him, saying, social media, y'all's estate company. I'll let everybody know that you take stuff out of customers' hands.
Hold on, she says I did. Did you throat punch him, Brenda? Man, did she give him the Barry karate chop?
Oh.
No, I got on that
Maggie, that's right. It stinks. That stinks. That sucks, man, that somebody would do that to you.
Yeah.
5-Finger Death Punch? Oh, that's a good band. Yeah, that one.
But I bitched a lot. Well, you live another day. You know what that means? The next estate sale you go, they won't pull that crap. You'll find all kinds of cool stuff. Karma, it always has a way of working itself out, man. It's like them stretching that karma rubber band, the cosmic rubber band, and they stretch it so far that it snaps back on them, and that's what happens. So she's going to get the rubber band snapping back on her, and you're going to have some good karma, man. You're going to have some great finds. I didn't mean to interrupt, guys. I was just reading the chat. And
I heard it wrong. I thought she said they pulled it off eBay after the sale. As I see now, it's in the estate sale.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that happening because I was at one and I was digging through this box of stuff and I seen all these family photos and the lady come out. She's like, "Oh, that ain't supposed to be out here." So sometimes it happens. I would still be upset if it was something I wanted.
But I've been through box before they had a lot of photos and they actually brought it to their attention. I said, there's photos in here, like maybe family stuff. Is this supposed to be here?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, they're for sale. Yeah.
I've seen that before too.
Crazy. And while Brenda's wrestling the body slamming the person at the estate sale, John sells calculators for $770. God, and everything's right in the universe. You know.
Now on those TI-84s, you don't know right now on eBay. How many are there on there now? Is it like a couple hundred of it, or is it like it's not flooded? Is it?
I don't know. The last time I checked was a couple days ago. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah.
So that was an eel skin bag, man. I suppose those do go for a lot of money.
I found some.
Hey,
go ahead.
I wanted to show Ansley because I want to show her I stepped up my game, girl. I started taking that CBD oil, and I bought the stronger dose of this, and this stuff works. So I know she was in she posted in one of my videos wanting to know how it was going. So I'm just going to let everybody know, since the doctor gave me the okay Thursday that I could do this stuff. I'm going to probably take it for a couple of weeks. Well, I'm going to take it for a couple of weeks, and I'm going to do a full video on it. Because they say that sometimes you have to build up with it, and it doesn't like work right away. But I can say that the pain I've had in my feet and my legs, it doesn't go completely away, but it becomes tolerable. Like I don't think about it. Yeah, you can buy it without a script. Matter of fact, if you want to go to Charlotte's Web, which is one of the good places, let me know. I got a referral link if you want to help me out. Get some, they call it CW Love points, so I can earn like some discounts on the products I'm buying. But they ship to all 50 states. This company ships to all 50 states. So, company's called Charlotte's Web.
Comps on that calculator right now. Cheapest one, new, free shipping, is $115.99, and the gentleman has 3 of them.
How much was it?
The coral edition, the pink. $115.99.
And what's the going price at Walmart on sale? What you said, 46 or something?
$45. Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I looked to see if that was John's, but it's not.
Well, you know, I guess Walmart does the same thing like the base exchange, the military exchange does. Because like when I bought them Crocs and they were on sale, I thought when I placed my order that they were going to come from like, you know, one place, you know, like it says your order shipped. And I got like 5 notices, your order shipped, your order shipped, your order shipped. And they were coming from like different bases in the exchange system.
Yeah.
So,
Adam,
you know,
when you see third-party vendors like that, that means that it's not in stock in your local Walmart. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I'm reading what she's saying. She says that every high school student is required to have that calculator.
So Mother's Mustache said, I guess, send her a link or code or link. She says needs it.
I'll send it to her in a message, but Valerie says, so you can take CBD oil anytime, or do you have to take it all the time to build it up in your system? Well, what I do is the bottle here says this one's 43 milligrams per milliliter or per dose or dropper, and it says to take 1 full dropper, which, you know, of course, they don't fill up all the way. It's only halfway, 3 times a day or as needed. And then I bought the, it seems to be helping my shoulder. I bought the hemp in the lotion form. So you can rub this directly on, like I got a bum shoulder and neck, and it seems to be working a little bit right now with that. So, as far as taking it's what I mean by building in your system. I know it helps your immune system and it helps with inflammation. So if you've got bad inflammation like arthritis or, you know, in the joints, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I know that my hands cramp up sometimes. It's helped them. And You can take it straight, or you can put it in your juice, or you can put it in your water, you know, or you can do anything you want with it. Yeah, Dwayne was saying that Heather takes it as needed, and it helps with the swelling and pain. Yeah. So, like I say, if anybody wants to help out poor old Mike, earn some credits, I got a referral link. I mean, I don't earn money from it. It's just credits that helps me toward getting discounts on the stuff, because I'm going to be buying this like on auto ship. So
I got extreme back pain. I need to check my doctor if he let me take that stuff.
well, I asked, you know, I had to ask because it can mess with some medications. Like if you're on blood pressure medicine, I know you're not supposed to take it without talking to a doctor.
Yeah, I take blood pressure medicine.
People say, "Oh, it makes you high." No, it doesn't give you a buzz. It's like 0.3% THC. The stuff from the medicinal CBD oil in this state is 5%. So the stuff you get from the medicinal one, like medical marijuana and medical CBD oil, it's got higher levels of THC. This has THC in it. Now you can get it with no THC, but the thing to do is just go over there and look and read, you know, and you know, I mean, like I know the lotion's working, and she helped rub some on me in my lower back, and it's feeling pretty good right now. So you can get no THC, or you can get it with THC. But the thing is just because it says THC, a lot of people think, hey, you're going to walk around loaded. No, you don't get stoned. You don't get the munchies. You don't get any of that. You know, it's so minute, because the hemp. I mean, I don't know if anybody remembers. I know I do. When we were in high school, the guys that used to rip you off when you buy a baggie, a $5 bag, or you know, they sell it to you and it'd be the hemp, the male plant, and you get a head rush or a headache because you had to suck real hard to get it to do anything. I mean, it doesn't carry any of the stuff. So, you know, I know people are like, oh man, I don't want to show up. What if I got to take a piss test? Oh, I don't know, Nathan. I sent you the right link because Glenn's in here and Jeff's in here, and they use the same link that I sent you. And so I don't know, maybe like turn your phone off or reboot up or whatever and try it.
Well, but, I wonder, do they have to have Google Plus app on their phone?
Well, he was on last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
But, yeah.
I don't know.
So, but the thing about I've had people telling me that I don't want to take it because it's piss test and I could come up hot. And I'm like, well, if you eat them poppy seed muffins, like if you eat 3 of those a day, every day for a week, you're going to come up hot.
And people got busted too, you know, so your test came back positive. And then they say, "Oh, did you eat this or eat that?" Oh, I ate some poppy seed muffins this morning.
Yeah, you know, you come up hot for opium. I'm like, well, you know, I mean, it's just you know, I think it's just a misconception or misunderstanding. It's like, say, Star City Picker said, you will not piss bad on CBD. So I don't know. I mean, you could probably get your doctor to give you a prescription, but why when you're probably paying more? I don't know. Well, I don't know. What do you consider? And it doesn't contain THC because this contains 0.3%. But so I don't know. All I know is after I found out the doctor, if you guys haven't seen my video, I don't want to be a spoiler alert for you, but I'm going to tell you all anyway. I went to the doctor Thursday, and that's the only reason I'm taking this stuff. and continue with all the other things I'm doing. He's like, you know, he doesn't think I got PLS. It says, I think you got this rare form of MS. So now I got to go do a blood test, and they'll look for a genetic marker. And if they don't find it, then I got to do the spinal tap. And then if they do the spinal tap, then they'll look for a protein. But he says I don't have any neuropathy. When he hit me with the juice, I got to tell you guys, man, that stuff hurt, man. I think that's worse than a taser. But you know, I asked him about the CBD oil. I asked him about chiropractor. You know, I asked him about acupuncture, Bowen therapy, and all that. He says, I'm sorry, Ansley. I thought you watched it. So he's like, yeah, you can do all that stuff. I don't think it's going to help you, but it's not going to hurt you. So guess what? Yeah, completely different direction. What it is the brain is where they see the platelets and the other stuff that are for the ALS and the PLS. And MS is usually in the spine and the cervical. And he says, my spine is so twisted. You know, it's so twisted. He says, damage the spinal cord. So he says, there's no surgery that can help you. He said, you're just going to probably be like you are, and you'll live a nice long life. So that's a lot of Whataburger. There's a lot of Whataburger in my future. I didn't mean to change the direction of this, guys. We're supposed to be talking about the other stuff. So how about anybody else? Anybody else have any questions? Computer questions? Selling question? Whataburger? Yeah, what a burger? Yeah,
Yeah, I got one Whataburger 5 miles from here. I never ate it one either.
It's Whataburger. You know, like Whataburger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whataburger. Anybody got a Carl's Jr. or a Hardee's near them?
Yeah, we got several around here.
Yeah, Carl's or the Hardee's?
Hardee's.
I think.
Yeah, I mean it's the same menu.
Yeah.
What do you have you ever eaten there? What do you think of those?
I used to manage one.
Man, I love the burgers.
Yeah, they're good.
I used to get their chicken sandwiches. That's what I used to like. A long time ago, there used to be all kind of Hardee's here in Baton Rouge, and they closed them down. I guess there's a Hardee's / Carl Jr.'s now. There's one standing alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you don't know what you're missing. Whataburger is.
I've only ate
Ask
there
Dwayne.
once in Jackson, Mississippi. But it was good. The Whataburger was.
Yeah, I've never had a Five Guys burger, but I watched a guy do a food challenge eating a bunch of Five Guys burgers. They look pretty good.
Yeah, we got one of those. I've never eaten there before either. We got like a Burger Smith, which was more of a high end.
Yeah,
it's really good. You know.
Angie tells me the place to eat if you're here in this area, though, if you like want a really kick-ass burger, is
it Joy Love?
Joy Love Burgers.
Oh my goodness.
She said, like, man, they ordered them like they're as big as a frisbee.
Oh, wow.
I ordered a double because I always order double hamburgers. I ordered one and I couldn't even finish it, and I normally can finish doubles, and that was just way too much because they give you tons of fries with it too. So that was just crazy.
Okay, we talked about burgers now. Is anybody going to agree? Is anybody going to agree with me here about Jack in the Box tacos being the best?
Oh yeah, the little cheap tacos, I love them, man. I'll go in there and buy like $15 worth of them. Just have to come out with a handful of them.
I love their tacos, man. They kick butt.
I'm scared to eat Jack in the Box around here. It's the type of people that work in them.
You're not doing much better with the Hardee's around here.
About 5 years ago, I went to they had or it might have been longer than that. About 8 years ago, they had tickets to get discounts for an event down at the arena. So I went to like 3 of them. 2 of them, the door was locked. You know, knocking on it, and I said, "What's the problem?" I said, "None of the employees showed up today, so I'm running the place by myself."
Oh, wow.
I'm only doing the drive-through. Well, I said, what's weird? This is the second one today that I went to that was in the same situation. He said most of the Jack in the Boxes are like that, you know. And to me, I mean, if you look at the commercials, you think it's better food than the McDonald's and Burger King, you know. No,
Yeah.
but it's actually worse as far as, you know, the type of people they got working for them. So, like, you know.
Yeah, I do have to agree with Dave, my nephew there, Dave Sports Quest. Gym boys, now back in California, gym boys, they would give Jack in the Box a run for their money on the tacos.
I've never tried them.
They do the same thing like Jack in the Box does. I guess they dust it with some kind of cheese on the outside, and they use the corn tortilla you've got to fry. And of course, we know that anything fried always tastes better.
Mm-hmm. But when I was in Austin, that tortilla tacos, those burritos were incredible good, and they were cheap too, you know.
Yeah. All right. Nathan's finally finding a way to get on here. Man, I didn't know Ansley's, she had a gastric bypass, she says, and her stomach now is like the size of a pencil eraser.
Oh.
Jeez, that means you're all liquid. And Scrap Happy had a vertical sleeve. I'm put in. Yeah, I always heard those things were dangerous though, but I don't know. Yeah, it's Parmesan cheese. That's right, Dave. They sprinkle that, and I think Jack in the Box sprinkles Parmesan cheese on theirs. So.
I hear an echo in somebody's room.
That's Nathan.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't know that Ansley had that and has a stomach that she can't put a cheeseburger into. And that Scrap Happy had it done. And now Brenda says her daughter is disabled with a stomach disease. People, we need to start praying, not just for Glenn's dad and Nathan's mom, but we need to be praying for Ansley, Scrap Happy. We just need to pray for everybody, man. Because I'm telling you guys, like I said in my video, I got the faith of a mustard seed. You know, I mean, when you think about it, but the prayers, the stuff works, man. So I'm going to pray up for everybody. I'm going to make sure tonight I'm going to get everybody prayed up. And we're going to make sure everybody's all good to go. Oh, actually, I wonder if ibuprofen could cause that.
Don't they say on the bottle that it could cause stomach issues if you take too many for years?
I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, I think on the bottle it said something like if you're over 60. I mean, I know she's not over 60, but it can cause stomach bleeding, I think.
Yeah, it takes the blood out. I think. Take too many aspirin.
Well, I'll tell you what. Before we get started, before Nathan jumps in, I just want to say that I'm going to ask the Lord to bless these people, everybody here that's in the chat, to give them great health, to heal everyone of all their sicknesses and their illnesses, and to prosper them and give them the most happiest life that they can have. And I'm going to ask that in Jesus' name right now.
Amen.
That's for everybody that's here.
Amen.
Amen.
And everybody that ain't.
That's right.
I just heard a cha-ching. Did somebody make a sale?
I think Nathan.
Nathan had a cha-ching?
I don't get very many now.
Somebody got one.
What did I sell? I'll let y'all know. See. Somebody else got one. That wasn't me.
So that must be this.
Yeah,
everybody check their phone.
Poor old gallery.
That was definitely not me.
Man, my stuff never goes cha-ching.
But I did. I did have some of them earlier, about 30 minutes ago. No, I was downstairs taking pictures, and I learned how I could take them with the phone and do them right quick, like, because I was getting bad pictures on the phone. And when I was out yonder in that Las Vegas place, this woman that was taking a picture of me standing by that big old eBay 18 sign, she said, well, I can fix that for you. Oh, 30 seconds, if that long. Now I take square pictures with it, and they're good. And
Awesome.
I like that. The reason I was downstairs doing it because that air conditioner up here is kind of broke. And downstairs I got, air conditioning, but I got a friend coming over. He gonna I got an air conditioner. I just got to put it in, I haven't had a great big and it done gone. But, it won't be long before it's cool again. So, tell me about y'all sales this week. Y'all have a great week of sales?
Got a few sales, not many.
Let me see what I had this week. I ain't had as much. Now, last week was terrible for me. Probably the worst week I have ever had. Except for maybe the first 6 months, get started years ago. But I sold last 7 days. I'm going 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. And it's a 7-day period. Okay, last week, I guess, last 7 days. Ain't gonna be a whole lot. Ain't gonna be what I want it to be, but it'll get there. You gotta have faith. I only sold 39 items last week, and
That's better than me.
753.15, but a third of that always comes off the top for my shipping and fees.
That's pretty good.
So,
Man, that's good. You crushed it.
that's not the way I like it. I'm not griping at all. I'm not griping. I like them. Now that was me that time.
Nice.
I like the $1,200-$1,500 weeks and things, but right now, see, I got 25,000 listed on eBay, but I'm really trying by the middle of October to have about 40,000 listed on eBay. But some people don't understand that, say, you got, 800 items listed, for instance, okay? All right. In order to make that number grow, you have to sell twice as many. You have to list twice as many items as you sell, or at least one more than you sell, should I say. Because first thing you got to do is fill up them other slots that you just sold, and then you can start building on the other numbers. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. But that's a lot of fee. How much are your fees each month with that many items?
$500-$600 a month, but I wish there was 10,000 a month.
Yeah, if you're getting the fee, you're making
I'm not bitching about no, excuse my language, but I'm not griping about no fees. Oh no, not with eBay. Okay, now we're gonna do this realistically. Now, I ain't realistic, but you know how that goes. That was a radio. I think they used to make realistic. All right, now you got eBay fees. You got PayPal fees. And I got a pen that don't write, but I don't really need it. And so you got eBay fees and you got PayPal fees. Okay? All right. You have a worldwide audience. Okay? You have a worldwide audience, and you also have 24 hours a day store without you having to be there. Basically, you know, you have to be there something to do the work. But, okay, now let's go out here and we're gonna go down yonder on that corner. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna rent us this building. We so happy. We really, really happy. We got us a building. Oh yeah. So that's $1,200 a month, and that's just the run of the mill cheap building. Oh, you didn't know if you opened up here you had to buy another license?
Yeah.
Well, the licensing fees, we're going to say $100 at least, all right? Now, I ain't got no lights. Where in the hell my lights? Oh, I got to turn on electricity. Okay, so we had about another, what? You're going to be open 8 to 10, 12 hours a day. We're going to say at least $800 a month in electricity. All right, now you got it open, you're doing really good. Next thing you look, and the only business that you're really going to have unless you get out there and advertise is them people driving up and down your road. Hell no, I ain't going to do that. Excuse my language, but no, I do not complain about eBay fees at all. I never have, you know, because I look at it that way. What would it cost you to do this outside? And what would your audience be? And you could be there, what, 8 hours a day? And your store be open when you're there. Oh, wait, I got something. If you want it to be open all the time like that, 12 hours a day, you're going to have to hire you some employees because you ain't going to be able to do it yourself and go source stuff. Not going to happen. You know, does that make any sense?
Makes perfect sense.
And the good thing about this business, you can work in your underwear and ship boxes, you know, underwear.
Oh, well, I was on the show yesterday. It was Pants Off Friday. So I just took my pants off. And I think that's why they kicked me out and barred me from the mall. They didn't understand the No Pants Friday deal.
This is how I work at home.
You know, I'm sorry, you know. You ain't never heard of No Pants Friday? No, sir, we have not. You have got to go. Lucky I didn't go to jail, but I played nice guy. I didn't know better. Now, back to sales. I ain't had a lot of big sales this week, but I don't know if y'all remember me mentioning about the WWF jersey. I bought for $3.99. It was a WrestleMania 13 jersey. And anybody that follows wrestling would understand that WrestleMania 13 was long years ago. So, I finally got an offer on it for $100, and I took it. You know, I hated to see it go, but you know, sometimes you got to do things like that. You know.
Yeah.
But what else I want to tell you? Oh yeah, I was the lady over here to that side of me. Across the street there, her husband passed away, and I think she said she was 86, in good shape for 86 though. And she had a yard sale. Well, she's getting ready to have the yard sale Friday. That'd be yesterday. So I just walked over there and nice and got talking to them, which, you know, I have a bad habit of doing that. Got talking to them, and she said, well, just look around. I said, well, you interested in selling anything before the sale? She said, yeah, well, I could do something like that. I said, okay. So I went through there and I looked. I found a few people. I don't do a lot of glass. So actually, I just bought like 2 things of Corningware and an old picture that had to be, I don't know how old it is, heavy glass, heavy, thick glass. I have never really seen one quite like it. And she told me the story behind it was her grandmother used to pour their tea for them out of that pitcher.
Wow.
And so I don't know if I'm going to sell that thing or not. I think that might be one of those keeps. But if somebody pays me for it, I'm for sale too if I get down there on the corner, but ain't nobody going to pay for it. You know, it's the way it is. But so I'm looking through this house and find a few things. This is what I have been doing, I have been trying to do. My ladies' clothes and my ladies' shoes, women's, ladies. If they're real good, because I got probably 500 pair of women's shoes at least. If they're real good, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the listing pile. And if they don't, if they're not, my sister is a big supporter, and I go cook once a year at this thing called Pace for Girls.
Yeah.
And it's girls, what do you call it? Homeless girls and girls that need help, and you know, they ain't got no clothes and everything. But I told my sister the other day, I said, if you come over here one day with me, we'll go through everything I got, and if it's something that's woman's and it don't look like because I'm tired of selling really all $1. Well, I don't want to say $1, but y'all know what I mean. They don't interest me. I like the $50 and $80 things, you know, and they are out there.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna find nothing if you don't go look. I bought a thing the other day that was inside of a locker for a school. I bought it for $4.99, got $79 out of it. I like those kind of days, but you know, I guess it helps to have them little bitty things, you know, in there, like yarn. I sell a whole lot of yarn. You know?
Yeah.
And they buy it, and they pay more for the wool yarn, the wool and the alpaca. And you know, I am totally out of the box. I'll be right back. I want to show y'all something.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to look at eBay fees a lot differently. But I'm spending my time over at Buyer's Choice Auctions. Been doing some videos for that. So I'll be doing some more. And I just like being over there because there are no fees.
What percentage of stuff do you sell? Did you cross post, or you just put it on stripping on one?
No, I cross post. I put stuff first on eBay, and then I pull it over. I use the importer. I pull it over to BCA, and then I cross list what I can over to Poshmark, and then from Poshmark, I post it over on my own website. But lately, it's been Poshmark that's been selling for me. So I try to give all places a fair shot, and but I always try to put it on eBay because one, like I say, I can use the importer and I can pull it over to Buyer's Choice Auctions, and then just edit it, and then I manually do the feeding, because you only get so much for title, right, at Poshmark, and don't they even control how much you get in the description? So
I know there's not very much room in the title. You know, you got to pick your key, basically be real keywordy. You know, you can't put excess.
Yeah, you got to use your keywords real good, and
sometimes you can't. You know, it's not long enough for just the regular description. You know, you don't put size or nothing in your main description. You put that where the size goes. You know. Yeah. Or color. You know, a lot of times you might just have to describe something without using color and size in the title. You know, sometimes I do it if I got the room, but first I put everything else first before I put color or size in there.
All right, I'm back for a minute.
I've stopped putting the new with tag and EUC. I put down in the description, pre-owned or excellent use condition or whatever, because you're right, over there you don't get that many letters. Your title can get used up real quick.
I learned something at eBay Open about that, dealing with the Google people. And I don't know if y'all heard of it.
No.
I don't know if it's
Go ahead.
true or not, but eBay has, I think it's 80 characters. Yes.
60, I thought.
No, we have 80.
80, that many?
In the listing. Yes. Because I remember where it's getting close to 80, and that's it. Okay, now Google has 55. Okay. And they do not like capital letters. Okay. And they also said that, like y'all just talking about the new with tags and new and all that kind of stuff, they said that's just taking up room that you could be putting another keyword in there, because when you look at the listing, it's already going to tell you what condition it is and what the shipping is. So you ain't no really need to put free shipping in there. And I've been doing that. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it's working for me. But one of the questions I have for y'all, I don't know if y'all see them. I might have to take them out of the bag.
Yeah, I know what that is. Looks like it.
It's for oyster, okay? For oyster food processor. Okay. 99 on it. It did not have nothing else. The food processor, no base, with it, but that all that. And I had people look at me like I was crazy for paying basically $10 for that bag of stuff. I know better, because I have listed every part separately, and I've sold one for $24.99, one for $14.99, and still got a bag of stuff. I do that a lot, because if you take like a blender or something like that and everything, or especially Mrs. T coffee pot, you put it back on there as pre-owned, okay? And you'll get $30 to $35 out of that set. Take this set off apart, and you have the main thing, which is the base and everything. And then the second thing, you have the thing that actually holds the tea, okay? And then you have the teapot itself, and the teapot and the lid. You sell all of that separate, and you come up with about 2 to 3 times more than you would if you sold it all together. Y'all probably already know all this stuff.
Yeah, Deb Peso does that.
Huh?
Deb Pension Peso.
Yeah.
She's now breaking that stuff down.
What's these people trying to do? Give me a lot of work to do tonight? I love it. Oh, I got 2 best offers. That's good. I don't know how best is they gonna be, but we'll see. I ain't ashamed to show nobody, that's for sure. Some people, oh, you ain't find my store, but I tell you what, you can find somebody's store if you want to. Only thing you really got to know is their name and where they live, and then you figure out.
Yeah.
People's crazy sometimes. Common sense just isn't a flower growing in everybody's garden. I feel it. I feel for it really bad. Yeah, I think I'll. I don't know
LSU football score.
I'm gonna get this a counter office. They offered me $2, $10 on a shirt. I get more than that out of it.
How much your football score?
Who's winning?
That's what I'm about to find out.
LSU is on top of Louisiana Tech, 24-14.
14-24.
Left in the third quarter.
Well, it's not really good because we were playing against Louisiana Tech, which was a small school.
Yeah.
They're not even a top 100 team.
That the one in Ruston?
Yeah.
That's the
Ruston.
I thought so.
Terry Bradshaw played at.
Yeah, he played there. Do you know he was actually the backup quarterback when he played there?
For the what's his name with the beard? Yep.
Yeah,
I sure do. Mom and I, Phil and Miss Katy, that's who it is. Me and Mom went and saw them in South Carolina at a church one time. He was really, it was not a lot about duck calls. It was very, the man's got a lot more. People say, oh, look at them dummies with them beards. I said, well, look at them dummies with them
multi-millionaires.
Bank accounts and everything. But they got a good. I went, I could care less about duck hunting. I went to see them because of their morals. I like their morals. And I think that's a very important thing that needs to happen in this country is people go back to where they had some morals. But that ain't going to happen because it ain't supposed to. All right, I'll get off of that.
Hey, Scott, how's New York? Hey, I'm disappointed in Alabama. They didn't score 50 points. They only scored 45.
That was not enough.
All right. Hey guys, I just got informed by my daughter, my lovely daughter Angela, that she's going out to get dinner. So,
well, you saw my post where I said, you know, food being offered. You know, tell them stop by here.
I tell you what, I'm not trying to interrupt you, but speaking of them water burgers, we got probably a dozen right down here. I got one probably less than a half mile from the house. The Chop House steak deal is really, really good.
We don't have that here. We're going to Buc-ee's. So getting a Buc-ee sandwich and some Buc-ee fries.
How was Raising Cane's last week? Pretty good.
Oh, Buc-ee's? Yeah.
Yeah, Raising Cane's. Didn't y'all?
I like Raising Cane's.
I eat Raising Cane's. We have that.
Originally, that was here. And it was all of it. When we first opened up, it was like 4 or 5 to-go restaurants. His so-called business partner owned a hamburger chain back in the 80s. And they were basically just drive-through. You had a left side and a right side, you know, and you go up there. And they were like, God, man, they were like maybe a 12 by 12 shack, you know. And the guy had like 4 or 5 of them. They never used them. And then he let him use them when he first opened up. I think he had one standalone where you could actually walk in. You know, but until like 5 years ago, I mean, you know, most of them were, you know, like you said, drive-through. Now all of them are, you can go inside. Most of them. There's still a couple he has that are you can eat outside, but there's a couple that actually you can't eat inside.
Yeah.
You know the story behind that, Glenn?
A little bit, you know. Todd Graves.
Well, yeah. Well, nobody would finance him. He couldn't get no financing. So he went to Alaska and worked on fishing boats in Alaska until he had enough money to start. Yeah, and he bought him a little bitty place right outside the gates of LSU.
Yeah, LSU, yeah. But a lot of people don't realize his wife is, can't pronounce her last name, Rosalso. Basically, her dad owned all the McDonald's in Baton Rouge. And some of the kids, and her, like being a daughter, she owned 2 or 3 of the McDonald's zones. The brothers own some of the McDonald's and all that.
You know where Rufino's is?
Yeah.
I used to work there for about 2 years, I guess.
Right. Yeah, on Highland Road, right down the street from that big church, whatever.
Yeah, it sure is. And then what else? Well, we used to go to things at that big church, but see, I think that used to be Jimmy's place, and he got sold it and went somewhere else. Or something.
No, he's on Blue Bonnet. He's on Blue Bonnet. That was never Jimmy's. No.
Okay. I did get taken to a house. If you get off like you're going towards Baton Rouge on 10, and you take a right on the Highland Road,
Right.
Right there by the water park.
Yeah, that's this big. Or if you go further down the water park, that's Healing Place Church. But his house is on the other side of the road. It's like a mansion. That's his personal house.
Yeah, when you turn left.
Yeah, somewhere up in there.
Yeah. Okay, so you go down there, you turn right after the water park, and you go back, that road. Okay. Yeah. I used to work for a guy that did landscaping out of. We lived in Prairieville, Dutchtown, actually.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, and I worked for him, and he took me by this house one day and showed me, and then he told me what it was. It was the house where the toy was filmed.
Yeah, Richard Pryor.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And we was probably did landscaping on the first 2 houses in Mallard Lakes.
All right.
And one other question. Do they still have scoop and do's over there?
I don't think so. No.
You know what I'm talking about, the ice cream place?
No, I don't remember those. I don't remember those.
It was owned by, what's his name, the voice of Scooby-Doo. Worked at a radio station.
Yeah, you work at, I can't, if you said his name, I would know it, but it's a radio personality. But I mean, I think he's younger than me, actually. I mean, he might be in his late 40s, maybe. Yeah,
he opened some ice cream stores called Scoop and Do's, and one of them was down like on the Airline Highway, and it had all kinds of different things, like out of all different kind of movies, and it was really neat.
Yeah, I don't remember that. No.
Yeah. All right, well.
Well, get back to the toy. Down, like Exxon and all that. They use a lot of that over there. A couple. Right. Remember the car wash scene? Whatever. Mm-hmm. Right now, that's flat as a pancake. That's another building's on that. But that was only probably a mile and a half from me where I worked.
Oh wow. The house out there in Mallard Lakes, they was building and everything. It was owned by the people that used to have that Ralph and Cacoo's, and they sold it out. I think somebody said for like $30 million.
Plus debt, plus all their debts.
Yes.
That's right. That was the ONs, But the bad thing about that, Piccadilly Cafeterias bought Ralph and Cacoo's, and that's when Piccadilly Cafeterias, stock and value went down because
But the people that own the Ralph and Cacoo's come out all right.
Oh yeah, big time. They smell like roses. Adam, this is some of the stuff I'm going to do right here. I got 25 pounds of jewelry and another box.
You're gonna have an auction next week, Glenn?
Yeah, I'm doing it on next week.
Okay, and I got it in the next week after that.
Yeah. I was supposed to actually have it today, but I'm glad he didn't do it. He changed me over to next week. But I'm going to be sharing it with Lonnie and all that.
Sell this pencil. If anybody wants to buy it. I even sell this Sharpie right here if y'all want it. Just right there, Yeah. But I'm going to say a little bit more, and then I'm going to get out of the way and try to shut up, okay? I'm not trying to interrupt nobody, but I'm just rattling. But so I never told y'all the rest of the story about the lady's house. I got to the picture and my mind went that way. Okay.
Okay.
I went inside the bedroom and I opened the closet and it's full of men's clothes. Okay. Probably 20 to 25 vineyard vines, and at least half of those ain't never even had the tags took off of them.
Wow.
Probably 200 neckties, and they may or may not be worth, I don't know. But it's whole closet. So I shut the door back, and I asked the lady, she was standing there, she was telling me about it. I said, no. I said, what I want you to do is I want you to decide what you want for this closet. and then let me know what the number is, and I'll come back tomorrow. She said, I would really like that because I don't want to have my stuff, my husband's stuff, all over the house during the yard sale because I just don't know that I can handle that, you know. And I said, well, just make me a price. And the next day she come up with a price $200. And I took it, you know. And she was very happy, and I am too, you know. And I'm quite sure I'll get my money back. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And if there's any shirts or pants in there that are not what they call, you know, good sellers and everything, I know a church right down the road down yonder that they give clothes to people that needs them, and they can give them then.
Well, no, here we got prison ministries and all that, you know, like Catholic churches give stuff too. But
well, you know, in life, if you don't give back, you ain't going to get very long. And another thing is, I've seen it happen. You can be successful and rich with money in life with a negative, bad attitude all the time. But I don't believe there's any way possible that you can do that and be happy. I just don't see where people with all these bad attitudes, and that's one thing I like about the reselling community, that 95% of them have great attitudes.
No. Nathan, are you doing Poshmark?
No.
With all that clothing and all that, that'd be a good deal to sell it on.
Man, I don't even know how to do Poshmark, and you got to just share all that stuff and everything.
Yeah, that's the only hard part, the sharing part. But as far as listing it, it's so easy.
I thank you for your advice, but I'm
not gonna lie about that part. The sharing kind of sucks.
I tell you what I did. I listed 10 items and never sold a single item because I did not do all that sharing and everything. And I hate to say it, just ain't for me. No, and it's for some
that's
people.
When you got somebody to do it for you, but you know you can do all the other part like listing and this and that, and then you got your partner. You know,
I wish Stacy would work full time, but she works for me part time, takes care, and works at Ulta or whatever it is, that dang Mexican mascara store or whatever. Yeah. And she's got 2 babies and her husband and everything. And she's so excellent. Yeah. I mean, just, and she asked me the other day if I thought if she did come to work for me full time, because see, with me, she can work anytime she wants to. If she wants to work for me when her husband gets home and watch the kids, that's fine too. You know, I work all night, you know, whatever you need. But I told her there is no doubt in my mind that if she did the pictures and the packing, and I put her on, I trust her, but I still put her on something like Ink Frog and let her list. And I would be out here on the road looking for deals. Because they out there, but you can't get them if you're sitting here in the house unless you get them off an auction or something like that, you know. It just don't happen that way. Oh, I sold, y'all remember I bought off of, what it was, Sandy? I bought a record, the one of them little tape recorders.
Right.
The small one, realistic, with like the 4-inch tapes. And I got something else in there. I don't remember what it was. But I sold that for more than I paid Sandy. So I was happy about that too. You know, not very much more, but you know. Well, looks like I had to get over here and get to work.
Yeah.
And my dinner's arriving.
Oh heck yeah! You better not. You know, you might need to go get some of that grindage.
Yeah, I gotta eat, man. I gotta get into my swimsuit. Gotta get my swimsuit body. You know, gotta get my bikini body going.
Yeah, I got one of them too.
But hey, guys, if you want, I mean, we can do a part 2 if everybody's up to it. I don't know what's going to happen. Usually after I eat, I fall asleep. But
Just
if you
let me know.
want,
I'm going to work.
I think I'm gonna hit a final Walmart and all that. You know, and see if I get lucky.
yeah, I mean, if
I
I
hope
don't
you
fall
find-
asleep, I'll come back on again.
You get things up there at Walmart to get lucky with. I guarantee you. That I'd be wanting that kind of luck.
I don't want that type of luck. It's luck on some TI 84
Yeah. There you go.
calculators.
All right, lie down.
Good see you, Nathan.
See
All
you,
right,
Nathan.
guys. Yeah, he already left before I could say bye.
Yeah.
You just said see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do a part 2, I'll be looking for you.
All right. Well, if I do a part 2, I'm definitely going to come on, and I think James will come on, and anybody that wants to come back on, you know, we'll be here.
Okay.
You know, I'll probably talk about how well my Buckies went. I don't know.
Okay.
So anyway,
man.
for all you guys that are here in the chat, I appreciate you all being here in the chat. I appreciate everybody that came on. God bless you, everybody. I'll be praying for everybody, and I hope you'll do the same for each other. All right.
Okay,
So
man.
we'll see you guys in a couple hours. Okay.
I'll see you, man. Goodbye.
All right then. Bye bye.